What's up, guys? You got a little food break.
What's up, guys? Pizza time. That's what is up. Sanford Kelly up against F3 Sleep. Good luck to both these monsters.
Sanford going up against another F3 birdie. So let's see if he makes some adjustments this time. He told me he doesn't feel comfortable in the matchup though, so
Okay.
there's still a lot that he needs to learn. It's gonna take time grinding it out against Birdie to really understand everything that Birdie can do and can't do and what's punishable, what's not.
Got you.
So,
And Sleep has had the good fortune of learning from his training partner Alucard, so not only has he gotten to play lots of Killer Instinct at the highest level,
yep.
but he's learning a lot about high-level Street Fighter V as well.
And there's probably a lot of stuff that he knows that Alucard doesn't know. Because even though Alucard is originally the Street Fighter player, but Birdie is Sleep's main. He's been playing that character since the game came out. So Alucard only switched to him to cover some of Nikali's tougher matchups.
Yes.
So,
and that's good. I'm impressed that Alucard already early on has two main characters, if you will, and some other guys are starting to get to the 2 and 3 character point.
yeah, I think he's at the 3 character point because he also has a Ken.
Yes, he does. He does indeed have a Ken.
Nice use of the Torrid Fierce there. That's one thing that Alucard was not using often. So that's something new that Sanford has to adjust for.
Great anti-air.
There.
Yes. And that is one of the benefits of playing Birdie is that he is the house, okay? He's got 1050 health. He's got the easy one-button crouch MP anti-air. And that means if you like to block a lot, this character might be for you.
Yep. Yeah, but let's see if he could hold down this Sanford rushdown that he's known for.
Good punish,
Sanford
not
needs to
enough.
cancel
Not
that
enough.
to EX Fireball, man. He can't let these unsafe target combos rock.
He's not used to recognizing that situation, it looks like. When it hits, he's always ready for the combo, but on block, not usually ready for the EX Fireball. Overheads.
You see that jump back there, how he punished? He remembered that setup from fighting Alucard because they do a regular bullhead into the EX to try to, because of the 1-frame armor.
Wow, did you see how much damage that did?
Yep.
That was non-counter hit, huh?
Yep.
Crazy. That move hurts.
It's a low, catches you walking back.
Yep. -7 on the follow-up to V-Trigger, or V-Skill. Not sure if Birdie has a punish option from that range.
Let's see if he wakes up with EX Command Threat. Oh, he wake up jump. Interesting.
Banana peel.
Oh, he's lucky that didn't go worse.
Yep.
Oh, he missed a DP there.
Lots of V-Skill pressure from Sanford Kelly.
Sanford is trying to rush it down. Yeah, there you go. Make that one safe, but he doesn't make the other one
Doesn't make
safe.
the other one safe. And previous time, Sleep actually ducked under the second hit of the target combo. He had a punish opportunity.
Oof.
Good jump back. Good Shoryu.
Nice. Oh, there you go. Make it safe. Yes.
Okay. And he's got a very big lead in this round. Closed it out with the fireball.
Sanford's awareness is stepping up now, making that target combo safe, not getting punished for it.
EX into Shoryu. Right to it.
Yep, there goes that EX command throw, unthrowable. Does big damage. Nice jump jab. Nice frame trap. Very good confirm.
Got the cross up. Back the other way we go. V-Skill
Nice.
into
One
grab.
hit away from stun.
Got the stun.
Very good. Should be the round. Good stuff.
Sanford Kelly. Looking really good versus Sleep in that first game.
Yep. And I feel like it's not just that he's reading Sleep. I feel like he's becoming a little bit more aware of what Birdie can and can't do in such a short time, which, you know, the mark of a great player, you know, is able to download it and figure stuff out fast. So you can see that, you could definitely see the adjustments compared to his match now than his match before with Alucard. Oh, this could be bad though. He's in the corner.
Sure.
Nice DP. Nice cross up. Oh, he messed up the combo. Punished back in the corner.
Great uses of the standing short and the stand around house there.
Wow. He combo from that.
Counter hit.
missed. He choked it up on that punish.
Yeah, he could have had a big stun combo. Still, Sleep is in control. He's got the corner pressure. He's got the bananas.
Nice cross up Tatsu to get away.
And that's the round. So he was forced to expend a meter there to close it out.
Yeah.
Could have had it off the stun combo.
Yeah, one thing about that move is that it's a 25 frame move, but it's hard to react to when you're looking for different things. So that's why all these birdie players are still able to sneak it in.
That EX1 is way better than the regular version. The regular version, you can kind of see it, or you can press a button and catch him on the way down. But that EX1, you better get the hell out of the way.
The only benefit of the light one is that if you jump away from it, he can recover and block. Whereas he's punishable on the EX1 because it's faster.
Nice grab.
Sanford doing a lot of fraudulent frame trap, but it's working out for him.
Neutral jump. Full combo. Oh, he missed it.
That could be bad.
Oh, man. Air opportunity missed there for Sleep.
Lucked out that Sleep missed the punish. He didn't quick ride on that whiff DP. Punishable.
Good punish with the target.
Very good punish.
Yep.
Oh,
crushed up.
Sleep had some interesting answers to being in block stun, and he just holds up on wake up or block stun sometimes. People are expecting him to push buttons.
EX Tatsu punish.
Nice EX bullhorn.
Punished in between the reps of the headbutt there.
Getting that banana out. I really like Sleep's use of the banana, man. It's putting in a lot of work for him. Sanford has a slight lead, though. He just got to close this game out.
Uppercut?
Oh,
missed.
Too early on that.
Oh, my goodness. That worked out.
Insane damage on that.
2 games in his favor.
And that's an example right there of Sanford. He has the punishes ready, but then since he's unfamiliar with being in this situation, he's been missing, a couple of combos. Like that combo works, anti-air uppercut into V-trigger into another uppercut, but you gotta wait on the uppercut. He's just maybe a little nervous, unsure, and he's just missing it because he's doing it too early. But he's getting a lot of pressure in the corner, so.
Ouch.
Nice DP.
He hit his foot.
Very good DP. Sanford's on point with all his DPs.
That is one thing he knows how to do. Use the uppercut and use
Build
that
meter.
overhead.
Nice. Build a little more meter.
Using the cancel at the end there.
Yep.
Round 2. Fight.
Ouch, crush counter. Nice follow-up.
That was preemptive. It definitely wasn't on reaction to anything. But it was good use of the stand roundhouse. He's trying to maybe catch some runs. Punishable. And it gives him a
Tight
corner.
combo punish again. Very
That's
nice.
one thing about Ken that's really good. His corner carry is insane. He can take you from, half the screen, half the stage into the corner.
Safe with the can. Crush counter sweep.
Pretty good adjustment there from Sanford. Instead of running away from the can, just walk up and block it sometimes.
Still, Sleep has a good lead here. Armor's through.
Armor. Sanford's sitting on full meter, so he's definitely in a good position coming into this third round.
Up headbutt, gets nothing.
Nice. Got the corner, big damage combo.
That was a great punish again.
Nice DP.
Banana's
Banana's out. Be careful.
He almost fell right on it.
Yeah, he almost. Wow. Snatched up by the anti-air EX chain.
Nice punish.
Now Sanford's the one in the corner. This could be a tough spot. If Birdie has you in the corner, man, it could be real scary. Especially if he got the banana out and he got all his resources available. Okay, Sanford just needs to get this lead back to make Birdie come to him. Right now, Birdie, he can set up shop with the cans and the bananas. He doesn't really have to go in to fight Ken right now. That's plus.
Still, he pressed a button after. Paid the price.
Actually, I'm sorry, that was not plus. It's only if he does the EX one.
Yes.
Look how fast Birdie walks in V-trigger.
Oh, yeah, dude. Red Birdie. Oh, nice neutral jump. That was the time.
Good stuff from Sanford Kelly. Finally jumped out of the dolphin dive, and it paid out big time. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
dude, that was the entire set right there.
Can win.
See, and it's
Takes
punishes
it.
like that, that the more he plays, it's just going to become more second nature to him. He's going to look for the, the yellow, and he's just going to neutral jump instead of jump away. So, good stuff to Sanford.
Well,
Sleeps
that
out of
definitely
the
looked
tournament.
like a natural punish. Yeah, and Sleep's still eliminated. So one of Team F3 is already down.
Long Island Joe with his famous pink book bag.
All right, so we're setting up for the next match. It's going to be Moons versus Marvisto. Moons versus Marvisto. Long Island versus Long Island. Now we got a little video here to show you some of the words from about Mr. Moons. Excuse me.
Moons is also a player that I play a lot, and he also knows my tendencies. But me and Moons, I feel like, are on a more even playing field, and I feel like he's actually one of my more favorite players to play against, because we always talk about what's happening, tournament or not. Actually, every time I'm in a tournament, we'll always make comments about what's going on. So stuff like that's really cool.
You got Moon's Angel, that nut right there. That guy right there, and that creamy little sweater he's got on. He's actually an excellent player, man. My good friend for, I want to say, about the past, probably the early years of Street Fighter 4, so maybe like 2009, 2010 I met him. So we've been hanging out for 6-7 years now, playing in everything from Street Fighter 4 till now. He's an excellent player. He could definitely do very well. He could definitely beat me. I've seen him beat most of the players on this list. So he uses Bison, probably the best Bison around, easy. Very scary player, very smart, very methodical. So when I play him, I actually have to play a certain way. Otherwise, he's going to beat me.
I think he plays similar to me. Like, it's very methodical. It's very situational. It looks like he's always in control, and that he has a game plan within every matchup.
All right, guys, so we're going to be continuing on momentarily with the next match. We're going to have Mr. Moons up against Marvisto.
It's going to be an interesting match because they're going to do a lot of things that are specific to each other and not specific to the matchup because they play each other a lot. So they're both very familiar with each other's tendencies, spacing, how they are under pressure. It's kind of like a team kill. Well, it is a team kill.
It is a team kill. They're both representing the arena, amazing venue, Long Island area.
Yep.
Round 1.
Fighting games and Magic the Gathering both covered there about equally, I would say.
Yeah, these guys play each other in a lot of games. More notably, Marvel 3. They both played that, and so they definitely know how to get in each other's heads. Marv off to a good lead, about 30% lead above Moons right now.
Crush
Nice
counter.
crush counter from Moons. Got the corner game that he wants. Marv with a jump tattoo escape. Does not want to be in that corner. One thing you'll see, hopefully Marv gets to pull it off, is he has some interesting parry sequences in this matchup that he works on, especially dealing with Devil Reverse. A lot of Ryu players just try to block it, and he parries it into punish.
That's smart. Ryan Hart showed recently how if you can parry both hits of the scissor kick from Bison, then you can take away a lot of the block string pressure from him. Yep. Nice uppercut. That was early on in the life of Street Fighter 5. Ooh, that almost worked.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That would have been godlike if he had stopped the V reversal there. But instead, Marv takes round 1.
Fight.
V skill.
Second time he caught him with that. Good stuff.
And that is great. Bison himself does not have a good projectile, but having the V skill option to stop your opponent's projectile is the perfect tool. Just what he needs. You can also use that V skill to stop normals.
This time Moons is also a good lead, keeping that corner pressure going, and nice use of the EX Fireball there. That's one thing, people forget that Bison has a Fireball in this game. Yes, it does cost meter, but it definitely lets him advance and starts his pressure.
He has the other one too, the Sonic Boom Motion Blast move. It's not really a projectile.
I think it's called Psycho Blast.
Okay. Oh, too far. And Moons.
Nice use of the V reversal there.
Yep.
Versus characters like Bison, V reversal is really good because it may not do real damage, but it resets the turn, and that's sometimes all you need versus a character like him.
Even with it being minus, a lot of the time, if you block his reversal, that range that it pushes out to is kind of a range that is more optimal for Bison than it can be for you as a Ryu player, for example.
Yep. Moons looks like he's turning up the pressure more.
Those anti-airs are not working though.
And I noticed a specific adjustment that Moons made after he makes him block the down toward heavy punch. Ryu has a 3-frame jab, so he could challenge anything that Bison has, but what Moons does now is he steps back a little bit to make that 3-frame jab whiff and tries to whiff punish it with another button.
I see.
But looks like it didn't matter because Marv pulled out this round.
Yeah, he came out swinging, Marvisto. Moon's just clutching his chest. He did like the Sagat angry scar. Alright, character select is what I heard.
I think Moons has the Constitution on his shirt. That's pretty crazy, man. The man of the
Is
people.
that really what's on the We the people of the United. I do see we the people. That's the first few words.
Hillside Plaza. M. Bison.
Alright, let's see if Moons makes any significant adjustments. It seems like when he started rushing down, it was working out for him. So I think he's probably going to try to figure out a way to get himself in that position a little more. Maybe use a little bit more Psycho Axe or something, you know.
Round 1.
But right now, Marv is up 1. Really checking him with the fast pokes in close.
Yeah, Marv is doing a really good job of stopping in the approach on the ground. And Bison doesn't have good walk speed. He has to dash or commit to special moves if he wants to get in. So Marv is aware of that and just sticking out buttons in the right spots, just kind of keeping Moons out. Nice tech. Nice
Uppercut
DP.
again. Seems like he's really good at dealing with doubles reverse.
Yeah.
Super good at it.
Nice challenge there. Sometimes you gotta know when to challenge. Even if the opponent is on plus frames, they're probably gonna want to go in for a throw. And if you can sniff that out, you can stick out like a fast button and challenge it and, you know, reset the situation. So good stuff from Moons.
Not every frame trap from the opponent will be a perfect frame trap. You're right about that. Sometimes they want to grab. Sometimes they want to mix in their overhead or their neutral jump. And those intentional gaps that the opponent leaves, those are ones that you can use to steal the momentum from them.
Yep. Nice use of the EX double reverse there. It has a lot of invincible frames. I think it's like 16 frames of invincibility once you do it. So it cleanly avoided the uppercut there. Good use by Moons.
Crush counter. Ready for the combo. No charge needed for the Kotosoka back punch from Bison.
And he gets a setup from it too, so that's why he's opting to use that instead of maybe EX scissor kick or something. So good stuff from Moons.
Interrupted with solar plexus.
Interesting use of the solar plexus there.
He
He
knew
retaliated
something
with
was
a
happening.
17 frame move. Like, that's crazy. That's where you know that it's knowing the player and not, you know, the character.
Marv has the lead. Moons is chipping away. Crush
Nice
counter.
crush counter. Could he kill?
Dude,
Yes.
that was so optimal. Spent the
was
super, but it will
insane.
not matter. That was overkill.
He's going to float down like a boss. Look at that.
Bison wins.
Moons just like, yeah.
Yo, shout outs to Hanzo Gonzo. I see you on the stream. Saying some interesting
Dude,
things
what
that I will not repeat.
So nasty, Hanzo. What in the world are you talking about? Marvisto versus Moons, game number 3.
I know he eats hot Cheetos now.
I bet he doesn't even like Cheetos. Mountain Dew drinking, crazy
Moons
ass.
is coming out swinging this set. He's just throwing out all the heavy attacks.
EX.
Nice frame trap.
That was sick. And linked after.
Yeah, you got Marv a little on edge, not anti-airing. Nice V reversal. Give yourself a little space, throwing a little fireballs. But right back in the corner, punishable. Oh, he missed
Not
the
quite.
punish.
Not quite. Okay, great link again. Another one.
He's dashing in a lot.
Free reversal.
And that's an example of what you said. You know, there's definitely gaps there, but he's just dashing in because he knows that Marv is scared. He doesn't want to eat any more buttons. And these gaps are setting up, you know, other options for Moons.
Devil's reverse at the start, right over the fireball.
+1 on that. There you go. He steps back so that 3-frame jab whiffs.
Cross under. Oh, the
bad
Tokido
combo.
mistake. Tokido did the same thing at Red Bull Kumite. Drop, jab, jab, uppercut.
Very costly
Empty low.
mistake.
Oh my god. That was everything.
He lifted that Psycho Power up from the earth. Crazy.
Bison
2-0 in favor of Moons.
Moons clutching his chest, touching that Constitution. Man of America.
This is the loser's bracket, by the way, so.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
So one of these guys is going home.
fight.
Oh, and Sanford Kelly took it over Sleep, right?
Yep.
Let's mark this in the bracket. That will be that. Sanford.
Nice anti-air there from Moons.
Sanford will have to fight CD Jr. That will be a Steam Company team kill. Loser's bracket.
Might be a Ken mirror too.
Yep. Meaningless.
Actually, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't CD Jr. leave Tipo?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry, I wrote TSC on this just out of habit, but he's just CD Jr. So nice double parry. Did not opt to
Double
go for
parry
a
and
punish.
Did not punish. Execution mistake, it seemed like. Going
Really
for some,
wanted.
for some shimmies there, but it didn't
Yeah.
work out. Moons didn't bite. Nice DP, ballsy, but he just went for
Neutral
it.
jump. Ouch. He ate so much damage.
Marv a little bit on tilt, readjusting his seat. Might be the last round for him. Doesn't want to go out like that.
Yep, and Moons is on match point.
Interesting way to deal with the double reverse there. He just dashed under it.
He's been using lots of options to get away. He's used the parry, he's uppercut, he's dashed under. He really wants to take that option away from Moons.
Because the thing is that Bison is plus if he makes you block the double reverse. And once Bison makes you block stuff, he can start his pressure, and that's not what Marv wants.
Wow, he's really mixing up the block strings. You cannot really tell which string he will do.
Oh, he could have uppercutted that. He wasn't ready.
Jab checks.
Nice stuff from Moons. They're both kind of slowing down this round. A lot of respect for each other, these guys. So, a little stare down right there.
CBS 2 style. Dash right through the normal. Wow.
Nice.
Marvisto.
Burned the meter, but it got him the round, so you build meter pretty quick in this game. Sometimes it's just worth it. You don't want to give the opponent a chance to come back.
Fight.
Nice head stomp.
Very good head stomp. But Marv off to a good lead this round. He's trying to bring it back, bring it to a third game. Nice challenge with the stand short there. Nice mid frame traps there.
Yep. Low 4 being canceled, but really useful there as you see.
Nice view reversal from both of them. They both do not want to be in block stand. Nice
Good
uppercut.
uppercut.
He walked forward into it too. He knew that Moons was going to try to pull it back to escape. Marvisto with a V-trigger now. Opts to use it as a re-reversal. There goes that. Lots of
using the
invincibility on that. Wow. Goes
And
for a
Moons
throw
has it.
setup and gets thrown on himself.
Huge lead now for Moons.
Yeah, but he does have V-trigger. This could be one combo.
He wants him to
Nice
press the button.
patience.
So, ooh.
I think he's going to try to make a sweep safe. Get a mix-up from it. Oh,
He
could be
did,
bad.
he did.
Good
But
stuff from Moons.
unfortunately,
Empty jump, go low. And
Bison
alright, Moons takes it.
Marvisto's eliminated.
Bye, Mar. No, too bad. It would have to be a team kill. Blaze asking who went 0-2. Questions that we should not ask.
Blaze throwing a little salt in the wound.